Hello and welcome to this edition of Big Scott 35 Gaming. Yes, this is December first week. Uh, Merry Christmas. We'll be opening up the Video Games Monthly. Floyd just got it out today from P.O. Box. And what I could get in it is Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, Xbox, PlayStation Portable, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. So I don't have any like Japanese. I've talked about this before. A couple other. I have a Wii. I have a DS, 2DS, whatever. And those I like to just collect my own stuff. I have an Atari 2600. I just kind of pick that stuff where I get it. I don't really want random stuff for that. I don't really want random stuff for anything, but at least the other games are a little bit more tolerable. But so far, I've gotten back into this. I'll drop it for a while, pick it back up. Just depends on how financially. But this time, I figured out. I went with 3. This box is sticking up. I've been getting quite a bit of at least boxed games, not maybe always complete. But I feel like if I give them enough to pick from, I'll at least get that. I don't mind it as long as it comes in, something. I don't need the manual. I can always try to pick that up later if I really want it. But it seems like I always every month I've gotten at least a 1-up. Sometimes a first month I got like the big one, and I think people I figured out, when you get the 3, it's a little bit more cost per game. So that's what I was looking at, and they try to get it. So if I get 4 or 5 games, I'm fine with that. I'm okay. I don't care about pricing as much as I am like fun. I know it's a company needs to make money, and of course, I don't want to get nothing, but do you'll never see value here. I have 2 channels for collecting. You see ball cards behind me. I hate the talk of value. Of course, I want value, but I want games that are fun, and that's what I'm looking for in my part of the hobby is playing the games and having fun with them. And if I don't, I get rid of them. So let's take a look. The first thing is a preview copy of ROM. It says Read Only Magazine. Stuff right there for small independent. I'll have to take a look at that. Looks like it may be for something for old school gaming. ROM. I'll have to check that out. I used to get, quite a bit retro magazines and regular gaming magazines, but it's kind of fall by the wayside. I did get a 2-up. It's a bag. So the first thing, I've been talking about this all along. When I put NES on there, I thought for sure I would start getting NES because that seems like their big thing. And I haven't. And again, I don't care as long as it's a fun game. Oh, I've seen this around. Got a little sticker on it, but other than that, very cool copy, very clean. Captain Skyhawk. Now, I have some NES games. I tried to collect the ones that I had when I had NES. I'm not going to say as a kid because NES, I graduated in 1989. So when I had the NES, I was older teenager, adult. But I didn't have it all that long before I got to PlayStation. Or no, Sega Genesis. Complete box. I'm not good at picking out what kind. Okay, I love this series. I have it on a DS. Uh, okay, Hot Shots Golf. It's got a lot of different. If you played it, that type of deal. Yeah. So Hot Shots Golf on PS2, and it's complete. It looks very, very crispy complete. Other than the stickers on the front, this is minty fresh. So yeah. One day I'll sit down with my Goo Right now, stickers doesn't really kill me. I hate when they're on like this because they'll pull the plastic. And then when you're trying to get under it, sometimes you'll cut the plastic. So I do have the Goo Gone. So 2 games. I know Hot Shots is a fun. That's Golf Hot Shots 3. I do not have Hot Shots 3. I have 1 and 2 on the DS. I think, or yeah. Another box game. Oh, something I've never seen before. Didn't even know they had drag racing on these. I have everything else, so why wouldn't I think so? PlayStation IHRA Motorsports Drag Racing 2. Nothing but attitude. Another crispy copy. Nice. Nice copy. Man, look at this. Books, very nice. Games, very nice. Tight. Got the dark back on it. Looks like it never been played. 2 games, looks like it never got played. Man. Again, I don't know what the value is. I don't know how fun drag racing could be. Watching 2 vehicles go on a straight line. At least left turns, you can have accidents. You're probably going to build your car, and it's got funny cars and all that stuff. So it looks like it got some depth to it, but I'd rather have other racing games, I think. But happy to have. I've never had a drag racing game, never seen one played, and I'm not surprised. Okay, this is by far one of my favorite games for shooters. When I started getting into shooters, this was one that really got me. This one's been played, but Xbox 360 Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. And I'm trying to think what system. I must have it on PS3. Again, complete in box. Just thank you so much. This one looks like, it's definitely been played. It's got some marks on the back. Hopefully it works fine. If not, I'll take it to my shop. Nope, clean it up for me. I got 2 different ones here that I buy from. So I think they would do it. And then my last one, this one's light. Did I just buy this game? And if I did, that's fine. But I thought I know an update might have been too late. And I can't remember if I bought this one or not. I've been buying with GameStop 2, buy 2, get 1. And it's, Christmas, they didn't have a price limit on it. This is Dead Rising 2. So just a mindless zombie game. Type of zombie games I love. Yeah. So this one would probably not have a book because it has all the stuff inside. Very clean copy. So, man, what a nice pickup. Like I said, I get 3. And I got my first, since I've been back, my first NES game. Oh, this was a rental too. I didn't see it. Game Time Inc. You gotta love that. Yeah. So still some unwanted stickers there. I'll probably keep the Game Time Inc. I like that type of stuff. Like that. I'll keep like Blockbusters and stuff like that on it. Um, but yeah, Dead Rising 2, Ghost Recon for my Xbox 360. So I got an NES, Captain Skyhawk, Dead Rising 2, PlayStation 2, Drag Racing 2, PlayStation 2 Golf Play, Hot Shots Golf 3. And I kind of know what Hot Shots 3. I know this. I know what all these are about. I can't remember if I ever played Captain Skyhawk. I know one of my friends probably had it, but man, we would play Double Dribble, Steals of Blade, Blades of Steel. I loved um, probably some that nobody else loved. I would replay uh, the Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves over and over, and me and my friends would play uh, the fighter game. God, it was right on the top tip of my head. Top Gun, because it was like almost a diff. Once we figured out how to land on the carrier, it was easy after that. But we had a lot of fun, and also like Paperboy RC game. I also played. Let's see, I think I did. Of course, Tecmo Bowl, that type of stuff. I had quite a few games, and we rented. I rented a lot then. Um, had my own car, lived at home, had a pretty decent job for a teenager. So that is it for this month. I will probably be popping a Skyhawk in. Um, Let me know down below. I'm not the greatest at flying games. That's the one thing. I know I will have fun with Dead Rising 2. I don't think it's as good. I know it's not as good as the first one, but just mindless fun. Ghost Recon, I completed that. I will complete it again. Drag Racing, I'm just throw it in, just see what it is. I know I just probably not for me. Be something that probably just sits on my shelf. Hot Shot, I love golf games. I used to play quite a bit. I want to get back into it now. Lost a couple of LBs and my back feels a lot better and my knees. So, down here in Carolina, there's plenty of golf, and got a magazine for when I'm on the bathroom thinking. So, again, nothing that's gonna you know pay for somebody's college. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for fun in my games. I know that is crazy to have fun with your games, but that's what I'm looking for. So, and I feel like I got it. Thanks again. They've been really doing really, really well this time around. I feel like, I man, I feel like I've got the right picks. I feel like I like, I know retro is like so different than everybody else. And I got, but I feel like I'm doing okay. The cart games, maybe I'll take away some other stuff to maybe get some more. I would love to get Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis, Dreamcast and Sega Genesis is kind of where I'm at in my collecting world when I go out in the wild. I have two games that's on my list of first things I look for. And then after that, yeah, that's where I'm at is Sega Genesis and PlayStation. Sega Dreamcast. Uh, and that's where I'm at right now. And then probably Nintendo NES is after that. But it's a very tight window. But I really need to. I've been watching for years now, watching all these people go to game conventions and stuff. I have never been to one. I would probably lose my mind with all the games. I've been to very small ones here. A game store has a very small one here. I'm not too far from Surge, and I didn't know anything about it. And if anybody knows like how to find out where games, like how a listing of like I can find them for wall cards and toys, but for gaming, it's kind of tough to find where things are at and when, because I like to travel, so I wouldn't mind traveling. I was thinking about going to the Midwest up in Milwaukee this year. I want to go to Portland one year. So there's places I want to go for shows, but I would like to know, like Surge, I can drive there. It's a few hours away from me. It's not bad. But I digress again. Let me know, where to find something like that, and then let me know what you thought of these games. And are you stuck on the value? I seems like every time I watch these, I don't know if I'm getting the value. I hear people complain about the games and the value, and I just want fun. Again, I've said it before. I don't think every game I go buy a new game at $60 to $70, but a game that's worth 150, they'll add it to their collection just so they'll have it to their collection, and the game will suck just because the game is 150 and it's in short supply. That's what confuses me about every hobby. It's not this hobby. So with that being said, like, share, subscribe if you haven't for more insight like this one, because I got a lot of it. Subscribe to hear more and hit the bell, and hopefully I'll get streaming some gaming. I can get my setup complete in my game room. My game room's complete. I just got to figure out how to do the videos. I think I have it figured out. I just got to get off my lazy butt and do it. So until then, see ya.